Hi everyone, it's Melanie Rapucci, your independent unique presenter, and I'm here with another makeup tutorial for everyone. I have on all of my makeup except for my amazing 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, and that's because I wanted today to show you how I use it and go through some of the different tips and tricks that people have passed along to me that I figured out for myself to solve some of the issues that some people run into as they're learning how to use this mascara. And I do want to emphasize that learning how to use it piece, this isn't just mascara that you can just slap on and be done with it. This, it's fibers. You're working with a different medium here that takes a little bit of getting used to for some people. There is a little bit of a learning curve with this product. So that's why videos like this are so important, so that you get the maximum benefit and the maximum full effect out of your 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. So for those of you who've never used the product before or haven't seen my previous video, when you get your mascara, it's going to come in this beautiful case. Lovely, right? Fancy. It's nice and hard. Some people use it to store their candy in when they're done with the mascara, business cards, things like that. You open it up, and inside there's two tubes. All right, what do I do with these tubes? You might be wondering, why are there two? Thought this was mascara. What are you doing? So one tube is shorter, one tube is longer, and they're labeled. The taller tube here, that's your transplanting gel. It looks like mascara. It goes on very similar to mascara, but it is not mascara. It's more like a glue, if you will, but 87% natural. Okay, and then this smaller tube is your 100% natural green tea fibers. Two tubes, 3 steps. Always go gel, fiber, gel. Always, no matter what strategies you use to apply this, gel, fiber, gel, and you'll be fine. The fibers will not fall off onto your face. So, the instructions that you get look like this, that come with the 3D mascara, will tell you to use your own mascara as a base coat. I don't know a single presenter that actually does that. So that's the one flaw, is that that's what the instructions say, but it's not actually how we practice. What we found is either no base coat at all, or like I do, I use the gel as my base coat. Okay, it works fine either way. This is just my preference. So again, it's not like regular mascara. When I take it out of the tube, I take it out a little slower than you might take out regular mascara, so it has time to really wipe it all off, and then I wipe off the excess on the tip there. Some presenters will actually wipe a little bit more off like this across the top of the tube, just because you really don't want a heavy coat. So I'm gonna show you. I put on the base coat. I've already used my lash comb right here to make sure my lashes were separated and going all in the same direction, because my lashes get a little wonky. So I'm going to show you in the camera, but I'm going to look above you in my mirror. Okay, pardon the mascara face and the nose shot. So I go a little bit on the back, and I'm pulling through lightly, but thoroughly getting all my lashes coated. Okay, and then I also do my base coat on the bottom. I don't put fibers on the bottom, just because that's not the look that I'm going for. But I do put the gel on the bottom, because the gel is tinted black with natural coloring agents. I believe it's carmine. So it does enhance the lashes even before the fibers are on. Okay, and then I let that dry while I do the other eye. Again, light touch, okay? Don't want to be real heavy-handed. That's when it starts getting goopy, because again, this is not mascara. This is transplanting gel. This is stickier than normal mascara. So if you're heavy-handed, you're gonna get goopy, spidery lashes, okay? Okay, So I've done my base coat. Now while I was doing this eye had a chance to dry. So now this is going to be my coat to adhere, and I always, I don't know why I'm not doing this, I always have both tubes in my hand and open so I can work quickly. So now that the base coat's dry, I'm going to go ahead and put on another coating, and this is just to prep my lashes to hold the fibers. Again, light, barely touching my lashes, just enough. And I'm making sure I get the backs, and I'll show you why in a second, and the tips. But if I do the back, I always end by coating the front again to make sure that they're going up and not pushed down. All right. Now the fibers, when they come out, you're going to want to swipe across the top of the bottle to make sure they're all going the right way and knock off any excess that you have at the tip right there. Okay, so you see that? Now very lightly, I'm starting halfway up my lash and then going to the tips. You don't want to start at the base of your lashes because it will irritate your eye if you get too close to the waterline. I'm also coating just the tips on the back side. That's a little trick to get each layer a little more built up because you're using the full surface area of your lash by using the front and the back. But again, like with the gel, if I do the back, I come and do the front before I finish. Now I'm not going to do my next layer of gel just yet. I'm going to give it a chance to adhere while I do the gel and fibers on the other eye. That was a difference from my last video where I was going and immediately putting the gel on top. I want to give the fibers a chance to really adhere and dry a little bit so that I don't pull anything off when I put that last layer of gel on top. Okay, so again, I'm putting my adhering layer of gel on top of the base coat. Whoops. And then immediately with the fibers. Okay, see how I have a little, can you see that? Yeah, right there at the tip. I'm going to brush that back into the bottle. All right. And there we go, nice and lightly from halfway up the lash to the tips, a little on the backs. All right. Can we already start to see some difference here? Look at that, right? You see that? Now, you got to seal it all in. So again, pull out slowly, wipe the excess off onto the tube, and we go for it. Again, light, 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 light. The key to building these up is not doing a lot in each layer, but doing multiple layers, if that makes sense. If you're too heavy-handed in any one layer, you're going to get that spider eye look. We don't want that. All right, so that eye is done. Aside from my spaz, this is just me. This is not the product. This here, that's me. All right. And then the other eye, seal it all in. Making sure that I seal lightly on the back as well as the front, since remember we did put some fibers on the backs of the lashes. And that's that. Check out that difference, right? You see that? Va 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 boom. So, again, I have both tubes in my hand at the same time. I leave them both open just a little bit. Always gel fiber gel, and if you want more impact than what I have here, this is my everyday lash, you do more coats. Always gel fiber gel, always not being heavy-handed, light touch, barely touching, okay? Wiping off the excess gel, wiping off the excess fibers is also key to making sure you don't have clumps, all right? Any questions, please, in the comments below. Any tips that you found in using and learning how to use your 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, comment. Also, share your selfies with me. I love seeing satisfied customers with their before and after lash pictures. That's a tongue twister. All right, have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.